Good morning. My name's Andy Roddick. I'm from Communications and Media Studies. I'm sorry I can't be there today. I have another research retreat over in Abbotsford, which is where I am right now, I imagine. So today what I want to do is just present some of my findings for some research I did on teaching media effects. The problem I've been trying to solve is the idea that today's students don't really want to know that much about the risks that media pose in society. That's a bit of a problem because, however you look at it, media industries and the centralisation of information and storytelling, production and distribution by media industries is a problem for democracy in the world. So the problem, I suppose, educationally, is that that has a problem for including student experience in education, that we tend to think that students have far more positive interactions with media that would allow for an enthusiastic engagement with theories about how media perhaps have not so democratic influences on society. So basically what I wanted to do was find out a little bit more about our students' experiences, and I wanted to find out if students were having or had negative experiences with media that they could possibly turn into a positive learning outcome. And what that really involved was asking them what they were interested in and what had happened to them in terms of their media, whether experiences largely positive or negative. And then I wanted to see how teaching them about ways of thinking about media influence and ways of thinking about media influences that perhaps aren't so positive allow us to engage in a positive way with the world, and to see if exposing them to those ideas would kind of change their learning experience. And I'm going to guide you through briefly some of the results, but what I found was really something quite different, which I think was not so much about whether student experiences are positive or negative, but about how difficult it is trying to strike up a meaningful dialogue with students in a heavily mediatised teaching environment. So one of the great ironies, I think, and I think that the main finding from this research is that it's pretty ironic that media make teaching media more difficult. So I'm going to go through what I mean with those stories.